This spreadsheet will allow you to track your objectives as the year progresses. Each month, you try a new challenge. You might do well on some of those challenges and keep them as habit to improve your life. Others might not be for you, but at least you have tried. This tool can be used as a standalone or be used in conjunction with the 4-week habit tracking spreadsheet also available. You could then update this spreadsheet after each 4-week challenge. But this is just an option. Now let's get right into it, as they say on YouTube.
Okay, first we create a table with 12 rows, and I'll go through each column one by one. The first column, we have the months. We put the months on 3 letters. Only that will be sufficient. The challenge, we can input a very short description on the left column and a longer description on the right to make sure that we have enough criteria to meet our challenge. Then we can specify the percentage of success, so that can be done by either divided the weeks or the days that we have passed by the total number of days or weeks, or we can input the percentage directly like so. And if it's weeks, for instance, the pool one, go to the pool twice a week. If you have done that for 3 weeks and you fail for 1 week, then you can do the same. You can do the percentage the same. Now on the pass column, we only bring back the success rate if it's above the threshold that we have chosen. So in this instance, 50%. So if I have a success rate of more than 50%, then I bring back the field here. Otherwise, I leave it blank. That will be used for our chart. And for the fail, I do the same. But for the fail, I need 2 conditions. I need to check first if there is something in that field, if there's a success rate. And then if there is, I will bring back the success rate if it's smaller than 50%. So that will be a different color for all the months where we have failed. Just showing that it works. And the last column is just a dummy column that we'll put only 0%. We'll be using this for the chart. Now we're ready to create our charts. First we input a black, very dark background. No subtlety here, completely black. We select the column with month and we select the column with the dummy column. And then we insert a stacked bar. We insert a stacked bar. We change the 0% from the dummy column so we can see something there, otherwise it's all down to 0. And we add labels and we right click and we format data label and we take value from cells, and this is where we'll be bringing back the short description, and we select the challenge column here. So as you can see, there is both now. I just need to remove the value and then we are left with only the description. So this is the whole purpose of this dummy column here. Something else that I do is I right click on the format axis and I select categories in reverse order, so we have the January at the top. We right click on the chart, we press select data, and then we add. At the series name we put pass and we select the pass column. And we do the same for the fail column. Put the fail in the series name, and in the series itself, we select the fail column as so. Now we can remove the 5% we had in the dummy column. We go back to 0. That serves its purpose. Now we right click on the series and we just reduce the gap width to 50%. Make them a bit tighter together. We click on the chart and we remove the background, we remove the grids, we put the text to white. We remove the axis at the top, but the one on the left, we actually put it in white because this is the month and we want to keep track of this. Now right click on the series and I want to add data label. But the challenge with this is that Excel always wants to bring back the 0%. So instead we take value from cells and we select only this, and this will not be bringing back the 0% because it doesn't see it as a number. So see the 0% have been removed. We put it under the inside end, so it's at the right hand side of the bar, and we put them in white. And then we do the same thing with a failed column this time. Now I'm removing the shape outline of the chart here. It's no outline. Now I'll be formatting this series in a deep blue, and I go in the gradient and I take the light on the left hand side, so from light to dark. And I do the same with this, and I take a deep, not a red, but a deep red here, and I take a gradient so with the light coming from the left. Now I want to add a slight outline, and I take a light blue for the blue series, and I take so I first select a deep red, and then I go under the other colors, and I just use a slider to select a lighter red border for the other series. Now I want to add a bit of a title on top, so I just insert a very simple text box. First I input some of the text, whatever text you want in there, and I have my 12 challenges for the year. Click on the box. I just put this deep red, and I put a white, and I just change the font. I like to have the bench script condensed, and I just do a bit of formatting here. I do the same outline as a pale red, and that's very close to the end. Now what you can do is, if you want to hide the data on the right and you want to only have the chart, you can group the data group, and then you just a matter of hiding it. But if you do this, you need to do something else. You need to right click on the chart, otherwise the data is going to disappear. You need to right click on the chart, and you select data, and hidden and empty cells you need to tick the show data in hidden rows and columns. Otherwise, the charts will be disappearing as soon as you hide those fields on the right. So, as mentioned, if you want to use that in conjunction with my other habit tracker, where for every 4 weeks you have a different type of challenge,